who were ripped from their homes and detained
for hours.
with no warrants for hours,
Yeah, but
traumatized. But detain what?
Detain what?
First of all, detain is not the same as arrest.
Imagine in 2025 that your job is to go on the news and talk about how zip tying children, some of them who were taken out of their beds naked in the middle of the night, is justified when there's no warrant for anybody in the building. And these people are citizens. These people are sleeping in their apartments, and the entire complex is ransacked. Some beds are lit on fire, vandalized, and the children and numerous other women and innocent people are being pulled out of their beds at night and thrown out in the cold with zip-tied hands.
How would you like to be detained sitting outside of your home?
Wait, why don't we go over what standard procedures are? When immigration officials and federal authorities are entering a hostile situation where there are known criminals and known members of a terrorist organization, they have to go in and detain. Yes. And when you're going in there to...
I just want to be clear that what you're talking about, because we talked about this at the beginning, children zip-tied.
Like, if you don't think we're in the Fourth Reich, what's it going to take for you to believe that when we see this shit on CNN, and also fuck CNN for bringing these Nazi pieces of shit on their network for both sides as an discussion? There is no discussion in this. This is Gestapo fucking bullshit.
Look, they caught a motherfucker right there.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Look, they caught him.
Right
Where they going with him?
You can save £50
Where y'all going with
per
him?
person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available.
Where y'all going with him, boy?
22 kilograms of baggage included.
Oh, wait, I need... They moving fast
now,
around this
Jet
bitch.
2 holidays. Package holidays you can trust.
Hey, where y'all going with him, boy? They finna take him in the alley or something. Hey, where y'all going with him, boy? Hey, he a U.S. citizen, boy. Look. Yup. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Fuck bitch. Fuck. Look, they got their guns out. Put them guns up, boy. Bitch ass. Y'all ass better take y'all ass back, boy. Get back, son. Y'all ass tweaking, boy. You just hit that man in his face like that, boy. You a bitch. He just upped his he upped his pole on her.
ICE agents shoot and injure a woman in Chicago's Brighton Park neighborhood. The Department of Homeland Security says the woman was one of several people using vehicles to box in agents. According to ICE, the woman also had a semi-automatic gun and tried to run over the agents. The shooting happened on South Kedzie. No ICE agents were injured. This is just one of the developments today. Governor Pritzker saying the Trump administration issued an ultimatum saying, quote, call up your troops or we will. The governor also says the president intends to federalize 300 members of the Illinois National Guard. For more on today's shooting, we go to Mayor Kawash. And Mayor Homeland Security Kristi Noem now says that more agents are coming to our area.
We are expecting to see more of a show of force of federal agents here, either today or in coming days. Now, just about an hour ago, we saw federal agents leave this scene here in Brighton Park, and that was followed by a loud cheer erupting from those protesters who had been out here for hours following this incident here. Now, as far as that incident goes, DHS tells us that their Border Patrol agents were patrolling this area here in Brighton Park when suddenly they say that they were boxed in by about 10 vehicles. At one time, they tried to get out of their vehicles, and that's when they say they felt like they were going to get run over by the protesters, and that's when DHS agents allegedly fired off their weapons, hitting one woman who we now have learned has been taken to a nearby hospital, and she is in stable condition. DHS also tells us that woman was already known by federal agents. She was named in a Border Patrol intelligence bulletin just last week for allegedly doxing federal agents online. People living near this scene say it's been traumatizing to see all of this unfold here. There was some tear gas that we saw deployed here at multiple points today, as well as pepper bullets to try and control that crowd. We saw Chicago police as well here on scene. They say they were here just to protect the people in this area while federal authorities handled this entire investigation. We heard from some of those protesters voicing their concerns about these federal operations.
We see it on the news, we see it on our phones, but to see it live is just shocking that this is America. This is the country that we love, that we work for, that we protect.
ICE is terrorizing our community. People are scared to go out. Kids are afraid to go to school. We should not be living like this.
Now, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem posted on social media saying more federal agents are on the way, and that comes as Governor Pritzker says the Trump administration is trying to mobilize 300 members of the Illinois National Guard here to deal with all these operations and protests. He shared a statement saying, in part, the Trump administration's Department of War gave me an ultimatum. Call up your troops or we will. It is absolutely outrageous and un-American to demand a governor send military troops within our own borders and against our will. So we will see how that plays out in terms of more federal agents coming here. Today we saw the FBI, DHS, ATF, Border Patrol all joined here, as well as Chicago police managing the scene. We did also just learn that 2 people are now in custody in connection to the ramming of the vehicles that we saw here earlier today. It is not clear if one of those 2 individuals is the woman who was shot. We are still waiting to learn some more information there, but as that comes in, we'll keep you updated.
All right, Mayor, thanks. A lot unfolding there. Also today, a court hearing is now set for Tuesday afternoon in a lawsuit filed by the village of Broadview. It's over fencing surrounding the federal detention center there. As the I-Team has reported, the village is suing ICE and asking for an emergency temporary restraining order. The village says there is serious public safety issues related to the fence, and it's asking for a hearing sooner than Tuesday.